how do you train new employees in a large company? So we're talking about a company at scale. So you might have thousands or maybe 10,000s of employees. There are lots of different ways to approach this. I can think of three specifically, and we do this on a much smaller scale, but also it could be scaled up to, a large enterprise organization. And we've seen our clients do this. I think the first thing is more the traditional training department, right? The education department. Someone who comes in and says, hey, we have a new protocol. You need to go and take the class or the curriculum. You have somebody that teaches that class. They get to the end of that class, and either just the fact that they took the class was good enough, or they take a test that proves that they know the stuff. That's more of a traditional training program way. You've got a department that does it. Totally fine. I think that should still exist, especially in specific industries that have compliance or that you need to make sure that you can prove that you did that training. Another way is apprenticeships. I'm a really, really big fan of the apprenticeship model. We've done apprenticeships here at Crema. And it's as ancient as human beings, right? It's this idea of bringing someone alongside you. And I love the adage of it's the I do, you watch, I do, you help, you do, I help, and then you do and I watch. So again, you're trying to figure out how to transition that to the autonomy of that other person, learning those skills that maybe you're the master of, but ultimately they can take over. So apprenticeships is the second one. And I would say the third one is honestly the dawn of technology allowing us to do augmented or kind of virtual training opportunities. So this can be everything from a learning management system. So things like online training, where you can go through classes or courseware and they can do it at their own pace, in their own time. And maybe there's little quizzes built in so you know that they actually know the stuff. Or it might be something like VR, AR, giving you the ability to actually train somebody off-site. This is happening a lot in construction engineering where you're seeing them say, hey, I can actually put a headset on and go through a digital version of a work site at different stages of the build and actually get a sense of how this works. And then I think that there's different ways that you can use technology to also track people's progress. So understanding what they know today and maybe where there's a gap, and you can have that on their professional growth plan. There's lots of tools that you can use for that. We use a handful of them, and our clients do as well.